Yeah, what's going on? Mic check, testing, 1, 2. Live from the fifth dimension. This is your boy Mike P checking in with you, and this is Trucking the IT. Shout out to my 4 subscribers, but if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna make it do what it do. You hear me? You feel me? But some of you may know that I've been driving trucks for the last 11 years. I'm also pretty much a jack of all trades. I've done a couple of things like carpentry work, cable installer, satellite installer, fiber optic construction worker. So I've done a wide range of things. I have kind of sort of been in the IT world working with Time Warner Cable and Dish Network and DirecTV. So over the last 11 years of my trucking career, I've had some good times and bad times. The last 3, I made the most money I ever made, but last year I had to give up both of my trucks because of how the trucking industry has gone. So I decided to go into, the IT field and, get into cybersecurity and try to get a better career where I'm going to get a better career and something that's more reliable and stable and more prestigious and respectable than trucking, because truckers don't get no respect. So I pretty much got tired of doing all this sacrificing and ripping and running and not really making the money that you're supposed to make. When I was an owner operator, I made great money, but then when they started playing with the rates, I just found it was just not worth it. Now some people may find it still as they saving grace, because we all at different levels at life. So with the current level that I'm at, I figured that it's time for me to move on and go into something else to better establish myself from here on out. Like I say, I'm 43 years old. I'm very unconventional, or where at least to how people have lived their life, before me, such as my family, my father and mother, and my parents and my grandparents. I'm very different from most of my family. I got I got a small circle of people. We all, pretty much put in a lot of hours, but we trying to find a way to get off the hamster wheel, as you will. So now I'm not gonna lie, trying to go to school at 43, also working a full-time, very demanding job that requires me to work a lot of hours to make an okay living. Now, when I say okay living, I can pay my bills, and then the rest of the money I can save or splurge. Now with everything going up, I try not to splurge too much. I try to save, but to make that type of money, I have to work. I have to work my ass off. I'm not even gonna lie, and so I'm trying to find a balance, but it's hard to just put it like that, because I'm a single father. My oldest daughter do stay with her mom, so my youngest stay with me. So I'm trying to work, trying to maintain a certain lifestyle, and go to school and get the knowledge that I need to get to that next level in life. So it's been a challenge, not gonna lie. This week I actually had a small scare about my what they call it, not absence, but my I forgot. Let me think. Attendance, yeah. So I had a little scare about my attendance because we just got off of spring break. And just so you know, if you decide to go to school, or if you're in school now, when you go on break, or if you have a long break, just be aware of your attendance, because a lot of schools have a policy that you have to be in attendance, maintain your attendance. So long story short, I was supposed to put in a leave because of the spring break, but I either didn't know or I forgot. I really don't think they told me. So luckily, I took the day off, and I did a discussion, and that's what helped me, get out of that status or whatever, being withdrawn from school. So we got around that, and I talked to them, and they said, "Yeah, Mike, you're doing a good job. You have a 3.73 GPA. That's an A minus." And like I said, I just started, my major I'm in cyber domain now, the first class of cybersecurity. So we pretty much learning about, the first computers and, starting networks and things like that. And so I'm very excited. But just that's just something for you to keep a heads up for if you decide to go back to school. And like I said, I'm just wanting to document my journey, to hopefully inspire other people as well and let y'all know that it's not too late. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. I'm not here to lie to you, but I believe you could do it. I know you could do it. If you got the mindset and you got the will, you can accomplish this thing. And I still got a long way to go. I've done a lot in these last 7, 8 months. It's been a long journey so far. So I still got a whole year to go, a year plus, a year and some change. So hopefully I'll be able to make it with God's grace. I stay prayed up, and I'm going to work my butt off and get to that next level, at least get my associate's degree, and then hopefully I'll be able to pivot from there out of this trucking industry because it's so demanding. These people want you to work all these hours. I have no problem with working 12 hours, but then when you start going into 14 and 16, that's crazy. I mean, you working 14 and 16 hours. 16 not every day, but we can work 14s every day because we got 11 hours to drive and 14 to work. So working 14 hours a day is not it. I mean, we do what we got to do, but you still got to have a balance. I still got kids, and these people that we work for, whether it be in trucking or any place that you work, a lot of these people don't care. They don't care nothing about you. They don't care about what you got going on in your family. They just want you to do what they need you to do, and that's it. Which is a sad thing because we supposed to be, we supposed to be on here taking care of each other. Now, I mean, I know it's a business. I know things have to get done, but working obsessive, and then like in our case, we just had like three, 4, 5 people quit. So you would think that people would want to try to keep the good workers happy, but that's not the case. So for me to change that narrative, I got to change and get more education. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's my way of getting around it. But like I said, if you got this mindset and the drive and hunger to better yourself in life, you could do it. So I'm just here to document my journey and show y'all what I'm doing and how's everything going with me and things like that. So I just want to give y'all a quick view of what I be looking at. I mean, it's nothing too big. I just wanted to log in since it's been a while since I actually logged in and talked to the people. So I got up this morning around 2 o'clock. I messed around. Like I say, I make music also. I haven't really made enough money to pay bills. So it's just a hobby that I like to do. I do got a few things in the work. So hopefully, these couple of things work out to where I can get out of the trucking industry and concentrate on my schooling and my passion, which is music. So I got up early this morning messing around, and I said, well, let me go ahead and start, finishing up my schoolwork for the week. I've already done my discussions. We got a practice quiz that we're doing. We could take it as many times as we want, and things like that. And let's see, we also got a presentation we got to do, so I got to get working on that. And this is just a couple of questions. It's nothing too big. I'm not gonna go too much deep into them because I mean I do have to know the stuff and read over a couple of things. But I just go quickly. The first two, cybersecurity threats are a problem. That is, and I said C, growing. We talked about it yesterday in our discussion about how artificial intelligence is going to play a role in all the things that we got hooked up to our phones, such as our bank accounts. We got all everything is pretty much on our phone, and if we don't have the right protection, we can be scammed or money stolen from us, anything. You know what I'm saying? Identity theft, all that stuff like that. So we talked about it, and we brought up the whole the deep fake thing, and we seen a family maybe about 2 months ago now. Somebody pretend like they was their daughter, sound like their daughter and everything, and before they knew what was going on, they sent money to the people, and pretty much got scammed. So I'm gonna look up that story and see what happened, see if they ever caught the people. But yeah, so we have to do a lot of things now and a lot of things going forward to make sure we keep our information protected, our assets, our money, our family, all that. So I actually do believe we're probably going to get another level of identification. What that may be, I don't know, but that's just what I think. But we'll go to question 2. So most of the support behind the development of early computer networks came from the U.S. Department of Defense, and which of the following? And of course, I pushed A. Well, I selected A, Advanced Research Project Agency, ARPA. And so just a little something, I ain't gonna go too big in it. Once this is kind of like basic stuff. So once I get going into cybersecurity, I'll be doing more videos and talking about what I've learned so far. This is just the beginning, learning cyber domain and things of that nature. So this is a little quick rundown. I'm in cyber domain, CYB 100 cyber domain, and that's just everything that we're going to be doing. Cybersecurity and cyberspace week 1. Meet your faculty. We did our discussions. You see, I did my discussions. As you can see, we got practice quiz. What's today's date? Let's see. That's supposed to be due on the 30th. So I got a couple more days. So we got our assessment cyberspace presentation. We got that due. And then we got here's our learning activities. And like I said, learning cybersecurity introduction. Then we got chapter 1. The expanding scope of cybersecurity to learn the history of cyberspace, computers, and the internet. This provides a context to the ever-growing concerns about cyber threats. And then we also got cybersecurity chapter 2, and this is going to be about what is cyberspace, to learn about the layers of cyberspace and how the Department of Defense model differs from the open systems interaction and OSI module. Okay, then we got learning, transitioning to a career in cybersecurity, and then what career opportunities exist in cybersecurity. Let me see what we got here. See what they talking about in here in learning. Okay, so it's kind of like a small presentation. You got the welcome your career. Let's see, careers in security, incidents, security in business, compliance, cloud computing, the future of security. What would you say to someone considering a cybersecurity career? Okay, so I guess we got a quiz in here too. So I gotta get on the ball. It look like. So it's a lot of things that's gonna help us along the way. What's helped me along the way, and like I said, if you have any questions about going back to school or how to manage your time while being a parent, working a full-time job. Maybe you have to work as many hours as I do, or maybe you don't, but just wanting to get some pointers on how to manage your time and how to fit everything into your little block that we got, because we only got so much time. We're all adults. We got major responsibilities, taking care of families, taking care of our kids, taking care of our ordinary responsibilities in adulthood. So, just, reach out to me, if you want to, just drop your comments, or you can hit me up on my Truck and the IT email, and, we'll chop it up a little bit. So, without further ado, that's pretty much all I got for right now. And I would think of some other things to shed light on cybersecurity. So y'all just give me a moment while I think and try to do something different and bring something new to YouTube, to these YouTube streets. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your boy Mike P, and this is Truck in the IT. And I'm gonna let one of my beats take us out, and I'll holler back at y'all. Peace.